Snowsuit Survival, the Left Behind reboot. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look and see how we're doing on sound. I'm pretty sure I got the sound good, but you guys, I always like to check just to be on the safe side. Yep, sounds good to go. I can hear it just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So we got a few things we need to do today. Yeah, we're definitely going to do a few things. Looks like we'll see an ROMU mobile base. Unknown Mayday's up. Unknown, but there's the beta base. There's the Delta base. I think we might want to check out the mobile base at some point. And we are out here in our environment. Let's see here. So I had some ideas. First of all, we have this up and running, and we've got some, we'll see what we got over here. We gotta start organizing some stuff. I'm serious, man. We have got to. We got the kitchen right here, but you know what? I feel like we need to put up some sort of like, well, right now we got odds and ends in there. We'll have to put the food in there. Let's go ahead and organize a few things. I want to get the food put away. Ice stored. Get those put away in here. I don't think I want to have munitions in there or armor or weapon. I mean, blah. I can't even talk. I want food in there. I don't want the other stuff. And ice, I don't really want to have a bunch of. Well, gravel we can get outside, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll get as much of the ice as we can get in there. I think what I want to do is get these tablets put in the bed that I'm designating for me, which is this bed right here. And we're going to go ahead and drop these in there too. I feel like if I can get like half of those put away, no, they won't let me do it. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and put some more material. Well, actually, no. Why are we doing that? We have a cargo container here. Let's go ahead and just dump this in there. Dump the munitions in there too, and hell, we'll dump the ice in there too, even though it'll end up over there in here, which I don't even, do I have that on? No, I don't. Yeah. I'm actually thinking we're not going to keep this in here actually, because we really don't need it. Why is the oxygen off? I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand why the oxygen tank is off. Is the wind turbine still producing? Yeah, it's producing output. Then what the hell? Why is the small oxygen? It says it's on, 100%, but it doesn't have power. Why does it not have power? Why does that not have power? Oh, because I bet the turbine isn't producing enough power. Oh, okay. Maybe we can we get this now? Nope. We can't do that until we have the other thing. Ah, crap. Frustration. Alright. Well, let's drop off. I think I can put a couple of these in here. No? God dang it, I can't even put that in there. I'm trying to organize the house here, and it's not letting me be doing that. I think I can fit the tanks in there at least. I mean, I don't need them because I can't use them. You know what? I'm actually going to leave the tanks in there because honestly, that's what I need them in there for. I'm not going to use them. That's going to be the new tank thing, but we will drop off this munitions in here. Okay, good. And then let's go ahead. I'm just trying to organize our supplies a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's organics. And that's our tanks. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, so we have the RMU mobile base, and then down there we have our wrecked station. So, We need to go and assess the rec station, I think, and get some more materials, but I'm hesitant because there's no power in here. And I'm pretty sure that's because the wind turbine... Yeah, see, it's... Well, it's only doing 330. It's optimal clearance. I'm really confused as to why this is saying there's not any power. Maybe because this is taking it all? Yeah, there we go. The refinery had everything. When the refinery's going, the oxygen things aren't... God, we've got to get more power generation. That's all there is to it. Alright, all the oxygen goes out. And now we got to go down here. I don't have any displays, so I have no idea what the weather is out here. So let's go ahead and head down. Wow, this good gravy, this place is roasted. Absolutely roasted. Alright. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. We got an antenna. We can't do anything with that. Let's see. I don't think... I feel like what I want to do is start to grind down some of this stuff that... Okay, that we definitely want to get out of here, and we want to put that in a place. But I kind of want to... Gosh. You know, we kind of really need a drill. Like, really bad. And we still got plenty of power up there. Lockers. So let's take some of these lockers and see what we get. And we'll take the locker with us. Ooh, it dropped something. Ooh, that could be good. Let's grab some windows too while we're at it. Ow. Okay, what was in the locker? Ooh, food. All kinds of food. Oh, wow, that is brilliant. Okay. Okay, we still... Oh yeah, we still gotta figure out what... Oh yeah, I see what I was gonna do. I remember what I was gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna take the rest of the organics, and we're gonna take the materials for this. And see, we gotta make a greenhouse up above. That's one of the things I want to do. Alright, so what I want to do, I want to try to get up to the other locker. I want to try to get whatever materials is in here out of here, because, you know, everything is useful survival-wise. So let's make sure that we got everything we have that we need that's, you know, useful. Okay, why are you being so uncooperative? Because you're an actual block. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we got 2 lockers. We have plenty of space for them. Alright, another block. Whoa, wait, get back here. What was in this? Okay, uranium and a whole lot of organics. Okay. And we'll take that material there. Alright. Alright, and then that's a toilet, which we have already. Okay, I don't know that there's... I don't know. Okay, let's get out of here. Can I get access? wonder how, if I can get access to this. Let's see. Let's try to get out of here first of all, and then... Oh, first of all, let's grab that and that, because... Now, is there anything? No, I don't see anything up there. Alright. Okay. I don't know. Uh-oh. Okay, there's the RMU mobile bases that way. That's 4, that's 5. I think the RMU base is probably the one we're gonna go to next. Yeah, I can't. Ow. That was dumb. Only because we're trying to find some materials and I feel like we might stand a good chance. I don't know what the RMU mobile base is. If it's what I think it is from like the previous series, then it might have tools. I don't know. Alright, let's get up here. Okay, I'm looking to see. Still got plenty of power on the batteries, so I don't have to worry about the batteries disappearing on me at least. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I'm looking there. Well, there's a gravity generator. We'll need that for a ship. Ooh! I don't know that I have the... Do I have the ability to use that? Or have I not gotten that far along? I have not gotten that far along. Well, that sucks. Okay. Gyros. We got a door. Airlock. Okay, so that's 2 doors. We can use a door at some point. Alright, we got a speaker, we can tear that up. Event controllers, we'll need those at some point later. I'm trying to see if there's anything around here. It doesn't look like it. Okay, I really want to know what's in that cargo, honestly. But how to get to it is the tricky part. We're on our side. Alright, there's an air vent. Might need to salvage that at some point. Alright, good. Now, what's in here? Oh, yes! Haha! A drill, just what we need. Okay, we got some munitions. We'll take the GAT ammo. We'll take that ammo. Yeah. Let's, we'll take as many of those as we can carry. Because that's not something I get. Okay, that is brilliant. That is really good. Really, really good, guys. That's what we want to see. Inventory full. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop the material in there for that, and we'll drop that. Only because I'm trying to get myself a path out of here. There we go. Alright, good. Now we have a drill. Which means we can get ourselves out of holes. Yes! Alright. Ah, that's perfect. That's really the biggest, one of the biggest things we needed to get taken care of, really, honestly. Okay, so I have an idea as far as those batteries are concerned. I'm thinking about making some sort of, like, vehicle out of it, like a mobile vehicle. Like a, I don't know, a drilling platform or something. And utilize all those batteries rather than strip them down. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. That's what I was thinking. But let's get the rest of this materials back here. And we'll drop off the other stuff. God, that is brilliant. That is just, oh, it makes me so happy. Now that I got the drill, that is going to make life so much easier because we've got some excavation to do on this base. I have mad ideas as to where I want to go with this. I think it's going to be really good. We do need to get a base in place. Obviously, to get off this world, we're going to need a ship, and we're going to need to be able to set up a satellite dish. So I suppose we could probably figure out a way to get to Beta base, but if I remember this planet correctly, it's a nightmare to travel on ground. So, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. We're going to get right to work here, like right now. So that is ground floor level is going to be right here, and I'm thinking my idea is going to be to put the large cargo back here, and we'll put like storage stuff for that back here, and then I'm thinking over here we'll build like a garage off the side here, and then we'll build an upper deck up here where we'll have our greenhouse, grow our stuff, and then over here we'll have a platform for landing craft. That's what I'm thinking. I like this idea of having a drill. It's going to be so much easier and better. Oops, we're getting a little deep. Not that it's a huge deal to go deep, but we kind of don't want to. And I know you guys are probably wondering, well, why isn't she, like, using this rock? Well, because I kind of want to try on this playthrough to keep to as much ore as I can, but honestly, we're going to end up mining rock, and I'm not interested in just spending huge amounts of time with this excavation. We'll go through and fine-tune it, and we'll use it. We'll get rock from that at a later time, but right now... And it might turn into be a bit of a cave. If that's how it turns out, that's fine. Yeah, see? Get that excavated out a little bit further, and then we'll be able to do the other. And then... I didn't realize this was so high up. I mean, my gosh. We'll be burrowing into this a little bit, that's for sure, because... Like, wow. Yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and get started with, well, actually, you know what? I kind of want to do that, kind of want to make this space back here, actually. Get that cargo pod in here. Now it's a 3x3 area, so it's going to cover that area there. And we're going to want to go down a bit. Now I like the other type of, there we go. Alright, that's the bottom. Because we're going to take it down, make kind of like a level below. Yeah, there we go. Easy, don't want to break it. Alright, so that is the low end of it down here. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I know we've got some armor blocks. So, let's do light armor blocks. Well, we're going to replace these blocks, obviously, because they are not going to be quite what we need. So, let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah. Alright, so that's like that. And we'll do this one too. Alright, so we've got this set up like this. And we'll get this on this side here. And let's see here. We set this Alright, so that is going to be, so the bottom level is going to be down here. So we're going to need to get it down below enough to be able to get that bottom floor in place, because this is a, I don't want it taller than the building. And it's going to be the same dimensions as the building, I think. So we're going to want a floor down here on this level. That's my guess. So let's go ahead and get the blocks in place, and we're going to go with dark concrete. I like the dark concrete option. Just like I did in the previous one, I really like this for what we're going to do. There. Now we'll do, alright, and then we'll come over here. Alright. We're going to go ahead and hit this here. Want to make sure we're low enough. There we go. Alright, cool. We'll get this side too. Alright, cool. Now we're just doing a base of the foundation of where the cargo's going to go. And we'll run this out after we get it all up. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Quick and easy. Alright, so I'm thinking, well, we're gonna have this area over here be a... We're gonna have this be like a garage type of setup, so... probably... Let's go with a... like that. We don't need to use a whole lot. There we go. But we do want it to come out enough that we can be able to actually, like, not have it touch walls and things like that. But still be in you know, still be in here. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think it's as far out as I want to take it, because it's going to be 3 squares out, and then we have one more square here that we can put a wall in. Actually, it might be cool to actually put it out a little further, like away from the building a little bit. And that might be kind of cool.
Energy low.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's going to work out really well. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Oh, wow. Alrighty. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside, and let's drop our goods off in here first. I'm thinking we could put the refineries back there too, actually. Have that be like an industrial area might be kind of a good idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop our materials here, and we're gonna go ahead and, oh wow. Let's put our extra tools in here. I like this too because now we have a backup torch. You respawn without tools in this, so when the time comes to respawn, we're gonna kind of want to have some way of producing more tools because it's not conducive to good stuff otherwise. Let's see here, and we do not have room for more food in here, so we're gonna pull that out, and we're gonna go ahead and load up on food, because that was a brilliant find. And I don't need 94 of those either. 44 works. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop the rest of the organics and a bunch of the ice over here. We're going to go ahead and drop the money and the other data pad there. And we're going to drop the rest of the ice in here. I don't want to drop it in the other because, honestly, I don't want it to get sucked up into accidentally being drained away. Ice is a valuable substance around here these days. And I can't... Oh, it does stop. Ah! Yeah, but that use up too much space. Let's just put that over here. Alright, cool. So that works out really nicely. Good to go. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Ah, crap. We need to get a roof on this thing or find an assembler. Please don't hit me. I'm gonna go to the toilet and I'm gonna pretend that that is not happening. That's what we're gonna do. Ah! Ooh, it's close. Oh, please don't hit me. Oh, that sounds really close. Like, wrongly close. Alright. Okay, building is intact. Let's go find out where it went. Where'd it hit? Alright, no damage here. Okay, propeller's still working. That sounded disturbingly close. Okay, so there's no assembler in there. And we do have cryopods, but I don't believe we have the ability to build them. Plus, they wouldn't help us anyway. Oh, we do. We can build cryopods. Well, we can transfer the cryopods over, but here's the problem. Doing that isn't going to help us with regards to our saving, I don't think. You can't respawn from them. You can only respawn from a survival kit or a medical bay. So, I think. So that is not helpful. And I can't build a survival kit because that requires computer chips. Ugh, okay. Well, I think it might be time to get some roof work done and get the upper level taken care of. So I think what we need to do is think about, first of all, how are we going to get up there? Oh yeah, that's right. We also have... Ah, man. I never bothered to... Ah. That was stupid. I had 2 lockers to... Yeah, man. I hate it when that happens. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. So let's go ahead and at least get that locker up and running over by the bathroom. Okay, good. Okay. So we need to get, where is gonna be our access? Well, that would work. But I'd need to have a staircase come down there, have a platform there, and have a, Unless I did a ladder. I could do a ladder right here. That would work. Can I do a ladder? Let's find out. I can. Haha. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna do a ladder. I know I get kind of eclectic on stuff. I need interior plates. Okay. Do I got interior plates? I do. Cool. And I got pipes. And I got those. And I got those. Alright, cool. So let's set up a ladder. Alright. Okay. So, that ladder is going to take us up to the roof. And we're going to get the roof done, like, sooner than later now because, well, we need it. Alright. What did I do? Something fall? Well, actually... Alright. So I'm thinking... we'll do a ladder shaft here. Oh. Now if I do a ladder shaft... and it's gonna look really weird, so let's not do a ladder shaft. I'll just do a ladder up, I guess. Oh wait a minute, it's not gonna look weird because we're gonna fill in the top part, so yeah, that's actually cool. So what we'll do here, we'll go over here and we'll do a light. Ah, nuts. Or we won't do a light, but we'll pretend we're doing a light. How about that? Alright, well, we'll just place some fresh armor here. How about that? Okay, now we've got our upstairs access point. Alright. 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 Now, we've got these things here. So I'm thinking if we put this over here and run that across there, theoretically we should be able to access... Yeah, if we did like... Ow. OSHA violation. We fell off the roof. Yeah, I got a ladder, but I also have a hill, and the ladder's, yeah, not really necessary. It's a good thing we don't have creepy crawlies around here. Alright, so, this is what we're thinking. In the corner, we're going to figure this out. Ah, crap. I'm thinking we want to do something that goes across. Alright, so what we want to do, I'm thinking, is get this out of here and put well, if we took this vent and we put it here facing out that way, then we could actually use it as an exterior vent still. We're going to do this 2 stories high. And the reason why we're going to do 2 stories high, because we want to grow an apple tree. I want an apple tree, but I also want this thing to be like asteroid proof, and I saw there was some heavy armor over there, so let's do a whole fan and we'll stick it right there like that. And that's right. Alright, so let's see here. I'm thinking... that I'm gonna go to this gray. Everything that is like... Why are you not... There. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead. Well, that's annoying. Alright, let's drop that down there, that and that. Alright, now let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and do this one too. We're gonna run a bunch of conveyor lines over here because this is where we're gonna put our greenhouse stuff. Alright. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna do conveyor lines, but I'm thinking let's do armored ones, not like actual conveyor things. So we'll do this. Oh, wait. Like that. Like that. We'll do it like that. Alright, cool. And let's see here. Do we got motors? We do. Nice. Alright. Well, we're gonna need to get some more motors. That's definitely gonna happen. Alright, so let's see here. The other side of the coin is we're gonna have to go up there, so yeah. So let's go ahead and get the get our access stuff sorted here. Let's see here. Cool. Cool. None of that needed anymore. Because if we need to get up there, we can just go up, around, and up again. Alright, cool. Alright, and that gets us set up there, and of course this is all, like, I don't know, blah blah. So yeah, this is all gonna have to go and be extended out, and we're gonna definitely need to move this out of the way. And we already know that there's going to be stuff down here that we're going to need to sort out too. We already know that this whole structure is, what, about 3 squares high? And there's going to be something right here that we're going to have blocking the way, so yeah. We'll do that in a minute. Right now, we need to get Alright, so, oh yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but that's not going to matter because we are going to switch back over to white, and we're going to start building some exterior stuff. And I have an idea how that's going to go. We're going to do it like this. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add another conveyor line onto this. And we're going to actually do a full conveyor on this. Because we're going to put the fan up here. And then we're going to that way the fan has a sluiceway sort of sorts. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to the business of getting this done. Like that. Like that. Alright, now over here on this side of things, we're going to put that there. And then we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're gonna put, there's gonna be, let's see, put this here, and then we'll go back to putting this over here. gotta rotate that because it's gotta stick out that way. There we go. Now we're gonna have to figure that one out. I don't know how I'm gonna do the corner on that one. Alright, let's see here. Get that in there. Now, I don't know what I put in there. Do we have like a... Well, we do have that. That's not really what I want. I mean, I'm thinking that, but that's kind of tacky. Ah. That works. All right. Now this side will probably get changed over once I get the garage in place, but we're running this with the garage not being a factor. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not going to work too well, is it? Because these are on top. Well, let's see here. We're gonna put this up here, and we're gonna rotate this so that it's like that. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna go back to doing these. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna lose the display. That's okay. I can't do anything about it because I don't have the ability for it. Alright, so that gives us a nice little wraparound thicker wall support up there, which is going to be good with those stupid meteors.
Energy critical.
Alright, let's go ahead and get these in play. We're at 7%, so we're going to need to recharge soon. Alright, and then let's see here. There we go. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 minute here. All right. Get this thing in place here. Oh,
Low energy.
snap. We gotta get moving. Alright, let's do this. Ah, thank goodness. Oh yeah, let's try to have power. I forgot about the power-ups. Oh my, can't believe I forgot about those things. I'm not used to having those, honestly. So, yeah. It's a thing. Alright, so let's see here. Fully loaded up. Okay, well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That means that we finally have to have our breakfast. Because every time I play the game and do a series, we always have breakfast. And I didn't have my breakfast. And look, we have so much coffee. It is like the best thing ever. So, I don't have anywhere to sit. So we'll just sit on the floor. Oh, look, there's leftover bits. Alright. Consuming a burger. Yummy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And a burger fills me up. So actually, we're going to hold off on the coffee. And we're going to get back to work. Alright, so back up top we go. It's like a super power up for that thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get back to work. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright then. Well, we can get to this, so we're gonna go ahead and... Well, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna drop these things down here. Just saving our coffee in case we need it, though. And we're gonna head out, down, and get more materials. Yeah, she's starting to... Yeah. Alright, let's head back down here, get some more materials. Cow. So, these other places, wherever they are, they've obviously all decided to go quiet again. When we find them, we're going to need to keep in mind our shopping list of what we need. Ideally, we could get a respawn point and not worry about the series ending, like, from, like, I don't know, a random crispiness. Oh, look, it's dawn. The sun's gonna start to rise. I'm not sure that's a good thing, to be honest. Yeah, not sure about that actually. All right, let's go over here and get some materials. I know it's gonna shift. Yep, as we go along and yep, see it's starting to shift down. That's okay though. That's okay. Now the cool thing is under the salvage rules, we can make wheels, we can make thrusters, all that stuff. We just need to have the materials on hand to do that, because they don't have computer chips. Alright, cool. Now we've got more material, and we have successfully brought this, okay, this wreckage down a little bit further, which means we'll be accessing the bottom parts a lot easier. Alright. Wow, it's really coming up. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna get a good view. Should probably climb up here and see if I can see any of those close by, like the one that's over there 4 kilometers, the one that's behind us that's about 5 kilometers away. I mean, I don't know, they might be really big, might be easy to spot. I mean, it's not like there's a whole lot of, you know, if I remember correctly, it gets hot as hell here though. When you're not, oh, we don't have any, I don't think we grabbed, yep. That's not good. Alright. Let's get the rest of this powered up. Alright, now. Here comes the tricky part. I want heavy armor blocks. And I want them here. 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 Every support corner is going to be heavy armor blocks. And then what we're going to do... Oh yeah, I'm already there. Alright. Actually, I don't need to have it. I just need to have it here. Yeah. Because we're going to go 2 stories because we want to grow trees. But I also want it to be armored and protected in case we'd get some crazy crap that happens. So, yeah. So we're actually going to need to rotate that in place. Yeah. And this is going to take a lot of stuff, but I think it's necessary because we have no defenses against those stupid meteors. And if we get hit, it's going to be, I see you later. You know? Actually, you know what we need to do? I got a new plan. Let's do curves. Oh, sun's coming up. If it gets hot, we're going to be in trouble. I want to do curves. Make it look kind of cool. Get little angles on this. So let's go with round slopes. And we'll do this kind of thing here. There we go. There. There. And we'll do there. And then let's see here. Go there like that. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we should be able to get there, 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 there. Alright, cool. Now, I was thinking I might do like over the glass, over this area here, maybe do this side with some glass up here. You know, like have this section be glass so it shines down on there. I thought that would look really kind of cool. It does mean that we will have a little bit of an issue with, you know, the sunlight situation. But I think it would be really really cool. This is where the inverse one is going to come into play. There we go. Alright, and then on this side here, and we'll have like our, we'll move our beds and stuff like that up here. Alright, now this is where we're gonna go. Now I'm thinking we can do some lighting in here. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe we'll do armor plating like so. And oh, this one here we're gonna go with, do one more curve on this side here. And then let's take this one, armor plate here, here, and then well, oh, here we go. Now we'll just do armor plate here and straight across to there. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like that. Alright, cool. Yeah. And have this be armor plate here as well. Alright, cool. And then what we'll do here, we don't have lights yet, so we'll just do armor plate like that. Alright, so let's we need a lot of armor plates for this, so let's go ahead and get started. I know it seems like it's a lot, but the reality is it's not that much, because one hit with one of those meteors is all it's going to take to really ruin the day, you know? Now, I'm not going to worry too much about filling this up, or, you know, processing ingots, because we don't have an assembler. Alright, let's head back here. Hopefully, it's already getting hot. And see what we got going on as far as getting some more heavy armor. I mean, it's going to take a lot of armor plating to get what we need. But we'll get there. I think what I might do is I might do that off camera and just weld it all up. What do we got for... Can we do lights at all? Or what is the thing with that? We have to have an assembler to do lights. Shoot. Alright. Crap. Man. Alright, let's go down here and get some more. Let's get another load of material. And then I think what we're gonna have to do... Honestly, we got no real choice, so let's go ahead and... Let's head down into here and see about... pulling from the cargo pod. And then let's go ahead and get this thing emptied out. We'll get the the lower parts sorted. I'm thinking what we might want to do, honestly, is check out some of these other wrecks and see what's available. As much as I really don't want to have to, as much as I want to just focus on where I'm at and what I'm doing right now, I think it might be wise. And I notice the temperature is getting hotter as the sun rises, which is kind of something. I do remember some of the weather in this place, and it's pretty brutal sometimes, so let's go ahead and jump down here and get this section done here. Let's go ahead and if it gets too much, we can always like hang out down here. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get this up. Alright. Okay, now that that's all in place, now we got to get all this out of the way. Alright. Now, just for fun, now this is going to have to come out of there, because we're going to want to seal this up a different way. So what we're going to need to do is do something about that right there. Okay, that is going to get a panel. Oops, no. I don't want one that looks like that. So I'm going to skip that. That's not going to happen. So let's go with this one here. And then we're going to... Oh, wait, let's see. Alright, like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put the armor plate up there, which will then restore our airtight seal. Okay. And... that's gotta go. Alright. Now we see that these are all up here too. Which, man. Yeah, we'll have to,
Energy critical.
oh man, that, this is not gonna work. I thought that this was, man, I can't do the lower end of this right over here. I'm gonna have to run it differently on this back wall. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it differently on the back wall. We could do it differently, though. We'll do it differently. We'll just shoot this across there and support each of those things separately, and then run a ceiling up here, which will connect with the whole thing, and then that'll be, yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so meantime, we're going to go ahead and do a bunch of these. And this is going to make it so that I can, like, get up here and do the job. Since we do not have a jetpack. And when you don't have a jetpack, you have to get creative.
No energy.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. No, 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 no. We are not doing this today. Oh, wait. Ah, I got this. Alright, phew. So panic set in there a little bit, guys. It was not a good thing. Alright, so let's give ourselves a an escape path. If I hadn't had that, oh, we would have been in trouble. Let's not do that. Honestly, we really kind of need to find Alright, so yeah. You know what I think we're gonna do? Actually, let's go ahead and put that back on there. Okay, why am I having such trouble with this? Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Okay, we'll get all this stuff out of here. Alright. Hey, Minuteman! Yeah, we almost succumbed to a couple of things, but that's okay. It's inferno heat, but we're not gonna let that bother us. No way, Jose. We're gonna take a lay down, take a rest for a second, build up our energy. That's what happened, you see, Minuteman. We had an energy issue. Okay. And I'm gonna have my coffee now. It's been a long work day. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and drop some munitions off that we picked up, along with a few things that we don't need at the moment. Man, we have got to find an assembler. And the worst thing is no matter what kind of assembler we find, it has to turn into a basic one, because that's what we're dealing with. We got no choice. Getting a little warehouse built here. Small enough for a large storage compartment, which you can put right about here if we put a wall all the way around and up. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get another series of blocks up. Let's see here. Well, they only... Oh, that's good. Ow, that was not good. Let's see. Alright, we got this excavation.
Your
Oh,
health is low.
ow. Yep, we're gonna do the apple juice. Apple juice, the magical power of apple juice. Yes, the apple juice. Let's see. Oh, it's not like I'm not gonna need to get over here anyway. Alright, let's get this. Alright. Good. Got some good excavation out of the way. Okay, cool. And there we go. Now we have our little warehouse storage area back here. Already done up. That's how you handle this stuff. Even though I did blow up that thing up there, which was really a pain that I didn't want to do. But that's okay, you know, stuff happens. Alright everybody, I think that's going to go ahead and call this an episode. It looks like we're having a... I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, think that's going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and it is starting to get super hot out, so let's go inside and we're going to chill. And I'll get that thing welded up off camera, maybe. Anyways, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again in the next episode.